Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Bitcoin price predictions. This is a deep analysis that we do every week to see where are we heading for Bitcoin. So Bitcoin today looks like active. It is a weekend and it is very active and dropping it down. So we're gonna see what's going on. Basically, we are looking at a finished bull run for a wave 1. We're looking at a wave 2. I'm not gonna dive so much in this scenario. Of course, you can go back to the last deep analysis made, of course, last week, and you can find out, of course, what's going on. And of course, from now on, I'm gonna create a playlist only for the deep analysis that we make for Bitcoin, and so you can find it much more easier, guys. So what do we have right now? I would like to move on the 4-hour chart to see how this wave ABC is unfolding. First of all, there is two logics that we have to understand. First one, do we have an A here finished, or even the A is finished here as WX and a Y? First logic. Second logic, are we gonna take this low or not? Because it is, of course, it tells us the answer. Because if you are in a wave A, let's say, if you take this low, meaning you have finished a wave B. Yeah, even if this is your wave A, if you take this low, meaning you finished wave B, you're moving for a wave C. Meaning taking the low is moving for a wave C, very simple. Not taking the low, you are still ranging for a wave B. Those are the two logics that this analysis is based on it. How we can show it. So if we don't want to take the low, meaning we are in a wave B. First scenario, you are in a wave B sideways where you have finished WX and a Y, and as you can see, the wave Y took even this lower low for a wave A finished. You finished here wave A in WXY. You're looking for something like, it can be anything, of course, for a wave B. It can be a zigzag, it can be a flat, of course not zigzag, this is not impulsive already. It will be a regular flat, or it can be even a triangle. Yeah. Sideways and then moving toward the downside without taking this low. Second scenario, a triangle. You finished a wave A, 3 waves A here. You have an A, B, C, D, and an E running triangle for a wave B without, again, taking the low, right? You don't want to see this low taken if you are still in a wave B. Another scenario for a wave B is, of course, another WXY. Don't forget that this can be a W. The whole structure here can be a W. Your X can be anything, and then you're looking for another wave Y. Low possibility, but still there. Now, this is regarding the wave B in case we are not, of course, taking the low. However, if you take a look at it, this requires lower prices, and this one also requires lower prices. The same as for this scenario requires lower prices. And here we go. That's why we are dropping. Now, what if we are in a wave C? Meaning of a wave C is that a big A, B, and a C, you hit the wave B time. In a structure WXY, you're moving toward the downside for 1-to-1 fib level 62K600. What does it mean? You would like to hit this wave C in an impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can see that, okay, we're gonna take the low with it soon or later. This is the first possibility and the most basic possibility, of course, of a bear market, right? Another possibility is you are in WXYXZ, WXYX, and a Z, you're looking for a wave Z. You will take the low with it, and as you can see, the W, the Y, and the Z has to be like zigzags, and that's why you're looking for an impulse toward the downside, potentially, of course. Now I'm gonna explain again this impulse. It's crazy, but yeah. This is the second possibility. The final possibility for a wave C, meaning taking the low, is having an A, B, and a C as ending diagonal. Meaning you want to take the low, of course, and moving toward the downside. As you can see, guys, in all case scenarios, in all case scenarios where you are gonna take this low or not, we are moving toward the downside. This one for wave B, sideways wave B moving down, sideways wave B as well moving down, and also finally starting with the wave C. Definitely you want to take the low, all of them. Meaning minimum target right now is at least in this area, yes, for this move toward the downside. Now on the 1 hour chart, we are moving impulsively as we can see clearly, and we have to take this as an impulse whether we like it or not, because I know that the 886 has been touched here, meaning this can be a wave 2 of a leading diagonal, right? In case this is a leading diagonal, the problem comes here. If you have a leading diagonal, you have reached the 1-to-1 fib level for a wave 3, meaning invalidation, so incredible. Even if you are in 1-2 here, 886 touched, and then if you have another 1-2, it is 3 waves. Crazy, right? So what I thought about it, okay, maybe we have to take this as leading diagonal. This is your wave 1, A, B, and a C for wave 2 truncated. Imagine. Truncated wave 2, meaning if you take this scenario from here to here, you will see that the wave 3 barely did not touch the 1-to-1 fib level. And that means, okay, even the trends looks fine as a leading diagonal. If we take the trends from these waves here as a wave 2 here, and you have this wave 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, wave 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5. We have no other choice, guys. This is a problem. Like if you take it as 1, 2, 1, 2, that's wrong. That's totally wrong against Elliott wave. If you take it as 1, 2 here, 3, 4, and a 5, that also invalidation because wave 3 is longer than wave 1 is not allowed. The only way that you can take this as a motive wave is 1, 2, 3, and a 5. Your wave 2 should be on this one, knowing that this is the high. That's crazy. But whatever. There is no other possibility because this has ended up in an impulse at the end. So very tricky. Of course, I mean, no one can really realize this or think about it. So very crazy. However, let's keep this here. Now we are looking at a wave 5. This wave 5 has to be, of course, a 5 waves. We can see here 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. Meaning today we're gonna move toward the downside with double 4, 5. Still, of course, to finish this big wave 5 here. The targets, I would say, of course, be careful with the targets, but it should be basically, let's take it from here, from the wave 1. Based on the wave 3, basically those are your targets for a wave 5. Well, potentially, guys, it's very low for me, but we're moving anyway toward the downside. So targets 81K 800, 80K 800. Yep, so that was it for the deep analysis. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.